see we have crews all over. Let's see what's happening now in the West End.
Tim was out in Henrico. Let's go to the western part of Henrico, where Nate Eaton is standing by. How are conditions there, Nate?
Well, Juan, they've really started to pick up within the past 20 minutes or so. You can see the snow is really coming down fast. What's interesting is that it just suddenly started. There weren't a few flakes here and there. This stuff just started to fall really fast. I tried to think of a creative way to show you how much snow we've had. We've used rulers before, but I present to you the Kit Kat-o-meter here on 8 News. We've got a mini bar. We've got the regular bar, of course, the king size, and everybody's favorite, the mega size. Already snow starting to accumulate on all of these candy bars. I want to know how much snow you think we're going to get. Is it going to bury all of these bars? Is it going to be up to here about 12 inches? Or will we just have the little bars buried? Go on our Facebook page. Let me know what you think. Also, you can tweet us. Hashtag 8NewsWX. That stands for 8 News Weather. We'll see just how accurate this measurement is. Not very accurate, but of course delicious and sweet. Also, we're keeping an eye on the roads out here and the runners like this guy. This snow doesn't bother him. There he goes. The important thing, of course, if you're going to head out is get out now. Get your stuff done. Get home so that you are safe and you can avoid the snow as it falls down. But this is, 25 minutes worth. It's already sticking to the ground. I imagine here in 25 minutes, it's going to be quite a bit here. For now, reporting live in Short Pump, I'm Nate Eaton. Back to you.
Get another check on how things are looking outside, this time Henrico.
It's where 8 News senior reporter Nate Eaton is in Short Pump, and I'm assuming we're going to see the Kit Katometer.
Oh, you are, Juan.
Okay,
you got to wait for that,
all
okay?
Right.
Let me show you the sidewalks first. It really has been coming down the past hour and a half. We have about a half an inch, maybe almost an inch here on the sidewalks. We did just see a truck go down here on Broad Street and lay some of that agent that they put down, the salt water that prevents icing. Haven't had a plow out here yet, but it's only a matter of time. Juan mentioned the Kit Kat-o-meter. We premiered it at 5 o'clock, our newest tool to measure the snow. Look at this baby candy bar. It's getting covered here on top. The regular candy bar has some snow, of course, the king size, and this mega one, down there at the bottom, it's really piling up. What do you think? How much snow are we going to get? Go to our Facebook page, leave us a comment, let us know. You can also tweet me and use the hashtag 8NewsWX, 8 News Weather, and we can read some of your comments maybe later on. Now, some of these businesses here in Short Pump are actually staying open through the storm. This pizza place right behind me, they're staying open. Here's a girl with her little puppy coming through. Pizza place, one of the guys in there says to him, this weather is no big deal. Take a listen.
Honestly, Richmond gets overhyped every time there's a snowstorm. I grew up in New York City, so snow, not really a big deal to me.
Not a big deal to him, but a big deal to a lot of other people. Not that woman with the dog who's running back to her car. We're going to keep an eye on this Kit Kat-o-meter all night, measuring the totals, and we'll come back here a little bit later on and show you how much snow is compiling on the ground. For now, reporting live in Short Pump, I'm Nate Eaton. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you.
Frozen Kit Kats. I've never had a frozen
That's
Kit
an
Kat.
excellent
I've had a frozen Snicker,
it's
but
going to happen.
Snickers.
Okay, good. We'll look out for that too.
Thanks for staying with us for this winter storm coverage. We want to take you live outside now.
We're going to send you to the sweetest 8 News reporter we have this evening. It's Nate Eaton in Short Pump.
Hey, Juan, how you doing tonight? It's Wednesday evening around 7 o'clock. Normally, Broad Street is packed with cars. Not so much tonight. Of course, there are a few travelers here and there, but a lot of people avoiding the roads. This snow is starting to stick on those roads. It's the fluffy stuff, and you can see on the sidewalk, there's almost an inch here. I'd say exactly, probably an inch, and it continues to pile up. There are people who like this weather. For many of you who don't, there are many of you who love it. In fact, a woman just stopped by to tell us how much she loves the snow. Listen to what she had to say.
I think it's wonderful. I miss it. We're from New York, and we love when it snows. We have a four-wheeler at home, so we're going to be riding that tonight.
Not a bad plan there. Now, we've been showing you all night the snow gathering here on our Kit Kat-o-meter. This is the unscientific way to measure how much has fallen. It's really starting to pile up. I imagine by 11 o'clock, at least half of this will be covered. You'll have to tune in tonight to see, but it's piling up, and we want to know how much you think we're going to get out here in Short Pump. Is it going to cover the mega bar, just the king size, maybe the regular bar, or of course the baby size? All of them could be completely covered. And a few of you on Twitter and Facebook have been worried that we're just going to throw this away or waste it. We will not waste the chocolate. It will get taken care of. It will get eaten. So don't worry about that. We've got that covered. We're going to be on the air throughout the evening, bringing you updates from Short Pump and the other areas around here, and we want to see your pictures of too, so send them in to us. For now, reporting live in Henrico County, I'm Nate Eaton. Back to you guys.
Especially if you bring that Kit Kat back to the newsroom. No worries.
Did you hear Nate Eaton say the candy would be eaten without any irony at all?
Maybe by him.
Maybe.
Eaten by
I hope he brings it back to us.
All right, well, more. Now let's get another check about how things look outside. This time we want to go to Henrico County.
8 News senior sweet reporter Nate Eaton is live in Short Pump for us with an update on his Kit Kat challenge.
Yeah, Juan, it has been snowing all day, so some of those Kit Kats have to be covered. We'll get to that in just a second. You know, folks have been shoveling all night long here in Short Pump. I don't know if you've ever seen a power shovel, but this is how it works. It's like a mini snowblower. I just got my camera guy soaked with snow. It's very convenient, and not only are they using these to clear the sidewalks, but the streets. VDOT has been out here all night making sure that these streets are clear. There's about 6 inches here on Broad Street in the Short Pump area. Now, many of you have decided to stay inside. In fact, many local businesses shut down early so that their employees could get home and get inside before the big snow started to fall. We did speak with a few people who braved the near whiteout conditions tonight. Here's what they think about the snow.
I think it's wonderful. I miss it. We're from New York, and we love when it snows. We have a 4-wheeler at home, so we're going to be riding that tonight.
My children are really excited, so, you know, it's always fun to have snow.
We're out shopping right now for food and, you know, just supplies for the house.
Honestly, Richmond gets overhyped every time there's a snowstorm. I grew up in New York City, so snow, not really a big deal to me.
Take the 4-wheeler out, and like I said, do a little skitching, and there's probably won't be too many people on the road, so maybe hit the hills that they have around Richmond and do a little sleigh riding.
And there will be a lot of snow to do that sleigh riding. Now, Juan mentioned the Kit Kat-o-meter. If you weren't watching at 5 o'clock, I wanted a creative way to show how much snow is falling here in Short Pump. So forget the ruler. I brought out some Kit Kats. We had a fun size, one of those mini ones. We had a regular size, a king size, and a mega size. Here's where we stand tonight. The mini size completely covered. The Prince size, or the regular size, almost covered. King size almost completely covered. That mega size is still holding on there. But I bet by morning, all of these will be completely covered. Thanks to all of you who commented on Facebook and Twitter. Don't worry, these Kit Kats will be put to good use. I can promise you that. And we'll keep an eye on the storm out here in Short Pump. It's falling down. It'll be this way for the next few hours. So I guess if you can, go out and enjoy it. Reporting live in Short Pump, I'm Nate Eaton. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Nate. 8 News senior reporter Nate Eaton has details. Nate.
Yeah, Juan, well, within the past hour or so, that snow has really started to come down again. So those roads were cleared. They're going to have to clear them again. In fact, these cars behind us, when we pulled up around 4:30, they were completely uncovered. Those are going to have to be scraped again. You mentioned one of the problems they're facing. It's all of the water that came with the rain and the melting snow. Because we got so much snow, the drains in the city have been covered. So there's a lot of standing water, like this massive puddle right here by our truck. I don't know about you, but when I have a clogged drain at home, I get a plunger. This plunger's not going to do much here, but I want to show you how deep this is. We're almost up to, boy, a little over 7 inches there. This puddle alone, not very comfortable if you have to step in it. So what the city's doing is bringing in backhoes. They're going to pick up all of that snow and haul it away.
We're asking people to still remain off of the road so we can continue to plow and move slush and clear our drains in preparation for more snow on the way.
So once those drains are cleared, all of this should be able to drain away, but this keeps getting deeper and deeper. Let me show you Broad Street real quick. This was a major road that was cleaned fairly early on, but they're going to have to come back out here again because, as we mentioned, the snow continues to fall. A few drivers out with loud cars, but that's the DMV. You know, normally that parking lot would be packed. Not tonight. We'll continue to keep you updated on the progress here in Richmond. For now, reporting live, I'm Nate Eaton. Back to you. Yeah, Gene, most of these roads were clear by about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then it started to snow again. So these crews are going to be back out here on Strawberry Street. This was pretty passable earlier. It still isn't too bad, but in addition to the snow that we've had today, of course, we had those few hours where we had that rain, and we had the melting snow, and that was creating a lot of issues in the city because the drains were getting covered with the snow. There was nowhere for the water to go, like this big puddle right here next to our live truck. These are pretty much on every street corner. If we stick in our unofficial ruler, this toilet plunger here, what do we have here? Around 7.5 inches. That's how deep this puddle is. We just saw a woman walk through it. Almost went up to her knee. It was that deep. So the city's working on clearing these out of here tonight. They brought in backhoes. They're pushing away the snow so that this water can drain. They tell me that the rain was kind of a mixed blessing.
The rain helped us, and it's going to hurt us a little bit as well because with temperatures falling, we could have freezing conditions tonight, and there's more water because of the rain, but at the same time, there's less snow, so that's a good thing.
So a little bit of both, the snow and the rain, and these crews say they'll be out all night long taking care of things. This is Broad Street, one of those major roads. A lot of slush, but so far everything is going great. We're going to continue with the best storm coverage you will see on TV here in Richmond coming up after the break.